Hi, this is Valerie Hector. In this video, I want to tell you a little bit about this piece and the beading tradition that it comes from. It is a beaded face, likely made between about 800 BC and 100 BC in Egypt, okay? This face would have been likely attached to a beaded shroud, a beaded lattice, and the two of them together were placed over the mummy's casket. And I'm going to show you some incredible photos in a minute if you stick with this video. But what is faience? Faience is a non-clay ceramic made of quartz, some kind of quartz, sand or pebbles or something else, mixed with other ingredients and colorants, and then fired. Okay, when fired, these faience would develop a glassy surface that reminded the ancient Egyptians of the eternity. The luminescence reminded them of all good things in eternity and beauty and other things like that. Okay, I'm not putting it well, but you get the idea. So the ancient Egyptians loved faience for its luminous, colorful appearance. Okay, you can't see the shininess on this piece anymore. It's all gone, right? But at one time it existed, a long time ago, obviously, when this piece was made. Now, how long have the ancient Egyptians been making faience beads? These beads date to the Beading period, which is roughly 5,500 BC to 4,000 BC. And look at the beautiful, incredible, subtle shades that the ancient Egyptians were able to get in these beads at that early period. The Egyptians made many, many, many other things besides beads out of faience. It was relatively simple and relatively inexpensive to mass produce, right? And so that's why they made so many pieces out of it. Now, let me show you. I have got to show you. Look at these beaded dolls or amulets. Let me take this away. They have beaded hair, right? They serve some kind of talismanic purpose, right? And if you want to know more, you can get this book out of the library. It's called Gifts of the Nile, Ancient Egyptian Faience. It is edited by Florence Dunn Friedman and is published by Thames and Hudson. And it's kind of the catalog of an exhibition organized by the Museum of the Rhode Island School of Design. Okay, fantastic. It's a fantastic book, well worth looking at. Here are two examples of the kinds of beads that the ancient Egyptians made with faience. I mean, there are many, many shapes and many, many colors, okay? They were masters. Here are two broad collars, okay, that might have been placed over the coffins of mummies, okay? Look at the shapes and the colors, just amazing. Rings, I guess, okay? More beads down here. And best of all, okay, here comes the masterpieces, really. These are mummy bead shrouds, okay? This one is in the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. Here's the face right here, okay? Wings, a scarab beetle. Is this the god Horus? Correct me if I'm wrong. And look at these are hieroglyphs, okay? This is from the late period. I'm going to say, again, I don't know the exact date. I should have looked it up. But say 8th century to 3rd century BC. I could be wrong. And look at here, an open diamond network here. Plating technique, I don't know, or a netting technique, either one. But this is almost certainly made of peyote stitch, okay? And look at this one. This is apparently in the Louvre in Paris. Same idea, but completely different. This is even later, I think from 300 BC to roughly 100 BC. I could be wrong. Get this book. Check them out. Peyote stitch here, beautifully rendered motifs, okay? And this open diamond network, this lattice. Here with long tube beads, we would call them bugle beads, okay? And a peyote stitch edging. Are these pieces not amazing? I think so. Anyway, that's just a little bit about this incredibly beautiful piece, which doesn't come out very often to see the world. This is archival foam. I keep it on. I don't touch it because I don't want my hands to transfer any oils or dirt to this beautiful ancient piece. Okay, thank you for coming by, and I'll see you in a future video.